Okay, no ban, no vote. 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 She's represented our greyhound friends very fervently this year in another cruel animal industry that's been dragged out of the shadows and exposed for brutal practices. Today she speaks on behalf of the victims of live animal exports. Please welcome Cassie.
Thank you, Suzanne, and thank you everyone for coming out here today because you care, because you represent mainstream Australian values of common sense and compassion. Well, the first thing I want to do is thank Animals Australia again for bringing us here today and for being relentless in their advocacy for animals who are sent overseas in ships in terrible conditions, weeks at sea, and that's after the time, of course, that they've spent on the way to the port, in the ship. Many of them die, then they get there and they are killed in the most extreme manner, almost unimaginable. And of course, for many of us, we can only imagine what is happening every day in our name. And if not for brave people like Lynn White and the investigators that she talked about, and people who go in there and film what is happening, we wouldn't know, because this is an industry that has for too long been out of sight and out of mind. I want to acknowledge the presence here today of Andrew Wilkie, who's been a passionate and relentless advocate for the ban on live exports. We know that export laws and regulations are being flagrantly breached every single day in our name. The Liberal Party knows it in government in Canberra. The Labor Party knew it when they were in government in Canberra, and yet still it happens.
Our next speaker is one of the best friends animals have in the federal parliament, together with the Greens senators and Adam Bandt. Andrew Wilkie is one of Australia's most passionate and vocal opponents of the cruel live export trade. He called Barnaby Joyce the Minister for Cruelty the other day in Parliament. Andrew's bill to end live export, introduced in the House of Representatives in 2011, was historic.
Last Thursday, the Agriculture Minister, Barnaby Joyce, was asked straight, would he shut down this vile trade? And he spent the whole of his allocated time peddling out the same old, tired series of arguments, of disinformation, of downright lies to try and defend an indefensible industry. Those of you who might have heard that short speech from the Minister for Animal Cruelty, I'm sure, like me, were just appalled at what he said. He must think we are idiots. He must think we are mindless to swallow the same pile of nonsense time and time again from an industry that is indefensible. Well, frankly, I've had enough. I think I can speak for you when I say you've had enough. We've had enough. It's got to stop. It's got to stop. They've got to stop treating us like mugs and peddling out the same nonsense time and time again. The other day, the Agriculture Minister defended it because we have to feed the poor. We have to provide protein for the Indonesians. What utter nonsense. These are businesses. They're there for one purpose, and that's to make money. People raise the beasts to make money. People truck the beasts to make money. People ship the beasts to make money. People slaughter the beasts to make money. People sell the beasts to make money. It's all about money. Nowhere in the chain, nowhere at all, is there any consideration of animal welfare or the inherent value of animals and the need to preserve that inherent value of animals. And while I'm here, I'm going to take this opportunity to say the problem in this country is much broader than live animal exports. We have an animal cruelty problem in this country.
Send a message to the politicians. We've been doing this every year, and we don't want to be doing it for the next 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. It's time this ends. So I think you'll find that there are somewhere there are petitions down there to sign. There's information on contact details for politicians. Please take some of the action material home with you. How about anybody who's clever with Twitter, send an instant tweet to your politicians now and get onto the political offices on Monday. Once again, thank you so much for coming, and thank you so much for standing up for the animals.
Oh, why you look so sad?